Yep. Mhm. 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 I seen, my offline league, man. I seen a number of them.
You saw that video, bro? That shit was hilarious. You see his face? Like, are you serious?
She trying to get him killed. She trying to get him killed.
Yeah, that should be a law. It should be a law against that. You should have to go to jail for 5 years if you do that shit. I don't know what this is, but it's alright. Oh shit, this nigga went to Derrick James. Anthony Joshua might wind up being nasty. He
Oh,
might
that's his
wind up
new
being
coach.
real nasty, huh?
Oh, that's his new coach.
Derrick James is Errol Spence coach, and he just tough on them, make their body work for them instead of working against them. This dude big as shit. He should have knocked out everybody he went up against, but he don't have no stamina. He gassed out in the first 4 rounds.
Have you played the Steelers Chargers yet, cuz? Yeah, see how you going in was. Well, the Chargers smoked them. Oh, bro. What the fuck was I doing with that Dutch?
Oh, I don't know. I just left it alone. I don't know what you were doing. Hey, go ahead, do what you do, bro. I'm good. I'm sitting over here chilling.
I started looking for a mob. That's that's the other shit.
It's a sleepy time.
You could be. I put it down.
Yeah, you put it down right after your first hit.
No. I'm talking. Oh, let me look at my shit real quick. Well, wait. Are they in the same conference? No. If we ain't play their conference, then I ain't playing them either. Yeah. You beat the Steelers? Yeah, I'm about to look at this shit now. Yeah, I ain't play him. I ain't play neither one of them. Yeah, how about that? Even worse. Ew, look at what he did. How did he?
Like that on your
Yeah,
man.
man.
When he go, I remember him going way over there.
Nasty bitch. Dang, I'm sick as hell that's your first game of the day. I wanted the complete opposite. I would have rather played anybody. Yeah.
Well, the roof is closed, but as you can probably
I would have
tell,
rather played
the mouths of
anybody.
these Cowboy fans could not be more wide open.
I'm
It
glad
is
I'm
a
here for it,
frenzied AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the
Hopefully it's
NFC
Super
in
Bowl.
this year's Super Bowl. And we've got a classic in store between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. With a chance to head to Arizona in 2 weeks' time for Super Bowl 57, we are underway now in the NFC Championship. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Here's Hurts to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Micah Parsons came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on third. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's complete to Sanders. Finding space at the 40. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Used to have a coach who tells us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use on paper, guys. Well, nowadays, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 38-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. And he'll cross
that
Crossover
Darren
out of
Sproles.
bounds right at the 25. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On second and inches. Hurts. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. Now make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively. To get ahead of ourselves, they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete.
Not as hell as
they're going to get this down inside the 15.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds some good tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
But yeah, I took it because he was right.
Hurts a handoff as Sanders has it poked free, but I believe it was covered by an Eagle. It was, and Philadelphia is going to hold on to the football. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumbled, recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come up with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it first and goal. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Second and goal from the 1. And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown.
That's a hell of a job.
Funk taking it in from a yard out. And the
5
Eagles
minutes
have struck
and fucking
first in
50
this
seconds, or
NFC
if
title
we take
game.
7 minutes, like
Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they? No. That felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in the practice field.
5:47, 14
plays. By what they're facing in this one.
For the defense to get driven on like that,
Now
but
after the touchdown, here's
a lot of
Elliott to
plays
kick it
like that,
away.
there's the chances to return. That is the chance. Oh, shit.
On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he
I don't know what I was doing. I just grabbed him off the
maybe a
field.
yard shy of there at the 24.
I just passed you the touch. It was like too much. It don't even feel like the playoffs anymore after that long ass drive that knocked the wind out of everything.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he will lose yardage and be back to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After one, 7-0.
That's a defensive tackle. Nah, no way that dude was a good shot. Was it? Am I tripping? That's
A
all.
loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They run straight
Did you
ahead
see the
with
dumb shit?
Pollard. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back
Did you
to
see the
line
dumb
of
shit?
scrimmage,
They
and that's
had him
it.
holding him up, and his body just glitched through
All
the
right,
other
so they
dude.
got that one, Charles, against the center.
He fell through. He really did. He really did.
Remember, he's got to snap
Like,
the
no,
ball,
I'm
put the
through
player in
you.
motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. Your coaches always tell you, get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Now Scott. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play.
Touchdown, Eagles!
My team is trying to get out. I'm trying to get in.
An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have taken a
Yeah, because I'm sure that
two-touchdown lead now.
why the fuck is
Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
what?
Pollard to return from the end zone.
Don't
And
be
he
dumb.
will be brought down here
Don't be
inside the
dumb. Not
20.
right
Good
now.
coverage as he's
Not
dropped
right
to the
now. You gotta
17.
read that.
At their own 17-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
7 yards there and a first down.
That's my nigga first
Second
carry.
and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
We had 1,400 yards, 17 touchdowns. If I could break it away, right? Yeah, that would be nice, but I did put it in this game, so
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
If you're the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain, or did they take advantage of the
I think he had to say right in the
big
week
shot
before I
downfield?
gave Zeke all the snaps.
On second down, Elliott. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And down to the 36-yard line here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
From the 36, Prescott. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's what I did.
He still go?
Every time, too.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. To throw is Prescott. And he comes back with one play. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 26. Here's Prescott. And this is going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's in person or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. Going deep here for Watkins.
Didn't me that much.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Able to hit on a big play right there in the 2-minute drill. Now they've got a chance to use all the remaining clock and build on their lead right before halftime.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. He's got a man. Complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Hurts. And it's caught. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way out. Not that time. The kick by Elliott is good. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the fourth quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Alice Trophy still runs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. Pollard to return from the end zone.
Hold on.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being...
Are you making it sound like you knew something? I was like, wait, what? Is there something I'm missing?
We was scheduled for 6, but this nigga said he wasn't sure. He got to talk to his girl. That's what the nigga said. Hold on. Let's say depends on my wife. What is this? BYF. We good, man. It wasn't set in stone. The nigga said 6. I said 6 is cool. He said I'll let you know though. I gotta talk to my wife. That's where we left it.
He said he has to talk to his wife.
Yeah. You can start it up, cuz.
And then he...
Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Yes, I don't know.
At their own 20-yard line.
Damn. It's like you took my shit for the game. I hate this shit. You like this every time.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying, don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there.
I seen that low number. I'm like, hold the fuck up. But him?
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
You know, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, 1st down again.
We'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. He was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Prescott. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could
I
not
ain't seen
hang
him. I was
on.
looking at my running back, which it looked
They
like he
certainly
was
played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing
I
offense
wasn't even
throughout
on
this
that
game.
side of the
This
field.
contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
On 2nd and 10, Prescott. That's into the hands of Tolbert. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Give him 32 on the play.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
On 2nd down and 4, Prescott. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Well, I think everyone who's watching is certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see.
He's got a
Oh
man.
my
Complete.
goodness.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing is Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
60
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. In motion right is Watkins. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball,
Get a completion.
you get a catch,
Yeah.
but still,
No yardage. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now back to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
I think that's a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Well, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Never playing in the past.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember, last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. We're in the third quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
First down.
1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing. Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. CD Lamb, 62 yards. And the Cowboys are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Moore, and good. And that cuts this lead down to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Yeah, he took me. You never failed to switch me to the wrong place. That shit is crazy.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability to see this one through to the end. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up zones so they can't run the football.
And some room to run now.
Oh, my goodness.
30.
That's bad.
10, 5,
That was
touchdown.
100% on me. I was saying, hey, what the heck?
Miles Sanders, 77 yards. And the Eagles are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
That's good.
On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot in a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Pollard to return from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't all. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Prescott's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup, 37 yards. And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Sanders. One here to run. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 31-yard line. 141 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he goes over the century mark with the AFC title on the line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are right back in this football game. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line.
Terrible, though. How many yards short was that?
This possession, gigantic.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott fires a slant, completes it to Tolbert. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And we're definitely getting towards the point of the game where not getting a lot of yards is secondary to keeping the clock moving. I mean, to me, that's a double win defensively. Short gain and some more time off the clock.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
That was a great hit.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Avonte Maddox. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick-6 will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so really you're almost at the point of no option. Have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is defenders know that as well. They know you've got to throw the football. Have the right defense call, it will make a nice play on the ball. And that's all she wrote.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And they turn the pick-6 into a pick-8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized.
Watch that end up being the real Super Bowl.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Yeah, he could have did. We needed some type of spark for doing shit. Offense ain't show up.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several. He's got a man complete. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning.
I can't even bring that. I swear, yeah, I gotta get warmed up every time, bro. He just got smacked.
First down,
Yeah,
Prescott.
Oh, yeah, I
Pressure
did.
too much this time. Down he goes. Give that sack to Kobe Dean.
Now that was a passer's nightmare.
Yeah,
Front door,
right
total
back. I
shutdown by the
didn't
defense.
see.
They kept
You don't
going
even
backwards,
understand how
hoping to find
comfortable I
another
was.
avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Buying time to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz.
Who number 55?
Who?
Yeah.
The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're
Look at him.
you may go off
He
your
was about
sheet
20
and use
yards.
some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
And his ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Moore. And good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Setting out to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Every time.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
Let's get the ball. Let's get the ball. We don't even want to tackle him. This is crazy.
This out to the 16-yard line.
Fuck shit up until it's a penalty. I don't care. Look at that. Fuck shit up, man.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
The marbles is going at
Now
this
they
point.
are
Now
really in
it's
the
just
driver's seat
pride
here,
on them.
enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
That was wrong.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
What may seem a little unorthodox to some people, got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. In all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
And now defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments, and anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
Now Dak. This throw left side is caught by Tolbert. Here's Dak. And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just turned it. Nearly the last chance.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a camera on this one. In the 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal.
Who, the Bengals? Was it?
Coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Dang.
And a timeout comes in. The whistle's
And then watch her going to the next one. He said, all right, we'll go after my game. What is your game? What is your game? Hey.
The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And on fourth down, they come up and take the knee. The Eagles are going to the Super Bowl as we sign off here and say goodnight, everybody.
I don't even know. I ain't played the Chargers or the Steelers this season. Damn, it's going, yo, bro, you don't understand. It's going to be like this every fucking year. Every fucking year. Right. What is the NFC? What is the NFC representative? Is one of us every single year. That's wild, man. Every single year. That's a stage just for.
When the last time y'all had competition? Like really had competition when y'all was really sitting on your shit like, man, I'm going out here to bust this motherfucker ass. When have y'all really had competition in this league?
In this league?
It's been a while. I know it's been a while because I remember you talking about it. Long while. I feel like even after you came back off of when the shit was fucked up, y'all still have it.
Four interceptions, man. He jumped ahead early. Legends. Oh, yeah, that's right. Good shit. Good shit. Wait, we in re-sign right now. Man, same draft with ukulele. Because this, what is this? Your fourth Super Bowl this year? Hold on, let me look at the leagues that we in.
Slick Rick must be out there, man.
What happened?
Yeah, I heard something.
It's early. It ain't bedtime. It's a red so day for reboot. What was that? What did I say I was just about to look at? Did I even say? Fuck.
Slick Rick.
Oh, looking at the league. Legend. What?
You said, what league did I just say I was about to look at? What's up, man?
No candy. Yeah, you could get a snack.
Yo, can you bring that?
Did you have a piece of candy today? Did you have one today? If you get a piece of candy, don't ask me for nothing else. You can get a snack. And it might be up in the air later.
Yo, Slick Rick. Can you bring down the water, please?
Bring down like 3 of them things. You hear me? Like 3 of them. And get the dog back in here.
Come on.
If she go to her cage, you can let her. Nah, let her. Bring her here. Bring her here. Come on. Yo. Come on. Grab the collar, not her neck. Grab the collar and just pull her in. You don't gotta kill her. You ain't kill her. Good job. Good job. So you really want to see this? He said, "You really want to see this?" Yeah, like he's about to kill the motherfucker. Oh, and the bitch ass Bengals did some dirty shit. That would have been another league. No. I'm just saying that would have been another league. It's probably in the Super Bowl.
Get them chips, Tyson.
And damn V12, dude, went out like that. I don't even like this team, man.
Get the chips.
I couldn't trade that. Wait, what's this playmaker? Friday night, 24-hour resign and draft and free agency same day. 24-hour resign. Nah, I'm down with that. You good? Must have the dog. Oh shit! Um. Oh man, and then the other fucking playoff is a fair fucking sim. I'm over here trying to look at what fucking league. I don't know, man. Yeah, like put ratings over everything. And then we on opposite sides, right? What is that? What is that? XFL? You got Packers, right? Yeah, we on opposite sides. I got a lot of shit to run through though. Why you say that? Oh yeah. His dumb ass again. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot all about that. That's dirty on the first week. Second, was it the second? It was the second round, right? Damn, this to go to the fucking another championship game
What?
in another league, but it's
For
getting
the
fair
fair stuff?
some. Yep.
Yeah, nah.
Yep.
You're gonna have to either play that early or you forfeit the game. Why didn't he play this weekend then?
Nah, this the one, cuz. That V12, that's the one. What you say, bro?
Why didn't he play this weekend?
They didn't get summoned until yesterday, maybe. He said he in his game now. What the? Oh! It's free agency week 1 in 5 minutes. Legends. You talking to me? Legends. Legends. Week 1 free agency. 5 minutes. Who I got? Yo, my whole team is trash. Pissing me off. Yeah. Okay, he looking solid. Okay, and I got him.
That's when they niggas got the most untraditional dogs ever.
Mm-hmm.
They don't use none of the regular dog shit.
Yo, cuz, hold on. What is this nigga name? Players ready to negotiate. Oh, Bull Mountain is on there. Yeah, I'm gonna bring you back. I'm gonna bring you back. Oh my goodness. How much is he tag? 18 million by Bo Mountain free agent. I thought he was a rookie. How the fuck is he a free agent?
Yes, hi, Dave Samuels here. You're telling me I can buy a
Yeah,
car
cuz.
entirely online? Got it. And then you'll deliver
How the
it
fuck
to
is
me.
Bo Mountain a free agent? I thought he was a fucking rookie.
And if I don't
Was
like
he
it, I can
undrafted?
simply return it for another one.
That's exactly right.
I don't get it.
That's all right. That's what this focus
Not his first season.
Any other questions?
This the one you traded to me.
Becky Davidson. Just so you're aware.
It's the one that you traded to me.
Hi, Becky Davidson.
Oh, okay. Well, right back he goes.
No problem. Carvana lets you customize your down payment and
Damn, he did his thing. Now I need a receiver. Fuck. Yo, the Okaraнаku dude, is he nice?
It's me, Steve Rutherford. Bonsoir.
The Texans, he left in.
Carvana cars are extremely high quality.
Yeah.
All our cars go through a rigorous 150-point inspection and reconditioning process.
So let's say I buy it.
Would you pay him?
Can I launch my dirt bike over?
Sure.
Yeah,
Can you do
that's what I'm
that?
thinking.
Hi there, Dave Samuels.
He 28.
So wait, how long will it take for me to
Yeah,
buy this
nah, I'm
car?
not paying
Feel
him.
free to take as
Nah,
much
I'm
time as
28
you'd like,
now.
but you could realistically complete the purchase
He is
process in as little
77,
as 10
but he
to 15
28.
minutes.
I'm good.
I don't get it.
What happens if I go to Carvana, find a car that I like, purchase it, receive said car, love it, and then have that car? You keep living your life with the car you love. I truly don't understand. Am I the only one?
Oh, I think I get it now. I got this. So it's just like how you used to buy a car. You go to a dealership, do that whole headache, haggle with the guys on the floor, and then...
Sorry to interrupt, but it's actually not like that at all. It's super simple and done entirely online. And you don't need to haggle.
I got OJ Howard up to a superstar, and he a fucking free
Our
agent.
transparent pricing is free from any bogus fees, hidden fees,
Wait.
upcharges, or other add-ons. The price you see is the price you pay.
Oh, sorry to interrupt. Kevin, the sound guy, can I sell my car on Carvana too?
Yes. You can trade it in for another car or get some quick cash.
Sweet. Hey, what are you... Sorry.
Christina! Mom? What are you doing here? Well, I have questions just like everyone
Is this
else.
my phone? Oh, that the dumbass commercial.
Yes. You can filter cars by fuel type,
That's a
gas,
commercial, bro.
electric,
Yep.
hybrid, and miles per gallon.
That's gonna keep playing until I press something. Cause they know I don't be pressing nothing and paying attention to this shit. So they'll run them like, yeah, we made all money off of this endorsement. No, you didn't, bitch. They like, he like these commercials. No, I don't.
How could the rest of it? You gonna have it tomorrow. You never know. You take somebody to the rest of the story.
I don't know. We'll have to ask.
Damn, I need everything, cuz. This gonna be at least a 2-season rebuild. Yep. Jordan Love up to 74. That's decent. Mm-hmm. Michael over there fucking with the dogs. Is it just Tyson? Yeah. That's just
I
it,
took the
bro.
jaw that hair. She looked at her.
Got away. Tyson attacked her ass over that shit.
I ain't fucking with that shit. Got me fucked up.
Oh, I could get the thing if I hurry up. I know. The shit to get one more chance to negotiate with a player. I fucked up though. Why does this shit cost me so much? Fuck, man. Oh my god. You starting to go at midnight? Probably be chilling there. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's dope. I don't even got no teeth, bro. You gonna rip his ass up. Yeah, yeah. You be trying to hurry up when you don't got grip.
Yeah. That's exactly what he did. He
Yeah.
hurry up and grabbed forward, but like, yeah, now you can't do it. I got my other teeth in there, my canines in there.
Yeah, yeah. On their listening shit. Yeah.
Gimme, gimme, gimme. Nah, nah. Yeah, what's gonna do? Yeah, you got it back. Yeah, I got it. What's up? He tried to get it while I wasn't looking.
Yeah. They got bird.
You want it back, man? That's why you looking like that. You want it back? All right.
He snatched it fast. what, you, what you kept it away for a long ass time?
He was just looking at me like, thank you. Come on, man. Let me fuck it off.
Oh,
Let me get my
shit.
toy back. He mad the last time I snatched it from him.
Did he just have it between his legs? Was he not messing with it? Well, it wasn't even satisfying. He ain't gotta fuck with it. Uh, he said, you know what? I am gonna get my shit back. That's funny as hell. I'm signing everybody I can. Let me see who open. Should I get a quarterback, yo? Damn, that's right. You
That's
You
the
said
snatching
yeah?
it from him.
Mm-hmm. Right. 74 Jordan Love. That's what I'm saying. Should I get a
Slick Rick.
quarterback? Damn, De'Aaron Payne on the list? What the fuck?
Slick Rick.
What? And he? What? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You guys to come to my thing. Sweet.
No coming me up.
Yeah, do it show you anywhere where the player's scheme fit is? No, like, do it show you the scheme that the player prefers? Wait, player ID? What the fuck is that? The player card? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know if that other John, the coach's schemes match that. Like, it say he a run stopper. No, I'm saying it say he a run stopper. Ain't nothing that say run stopper in scheme. No way. Yeah, but we. Oh, you saying you gotta put that? Okay, okay. I see what you're talking about. I see what you're talking about. Good shit. Good shit. I didn't change all types of shit up looking for this. Damn, that's clutch. There you go, back.
Yeah, boy.
Mm. Mm.
You gotta be quicker than that. don't know you, bro. So I'm saying, like, yo, got it there. What really happened? Only reason it brought up because somebody put his name up there. Yeah, I just it just stuck in my head. I just got the shit out of Taharka Bay. Damn, I'm rolling and I believe it. Oh yeah, because that's why was he trolling his stepped out of here. Look, somebody else stepped out of here. I would never troll nobody.
You said what? What's the speed? 4.3?
Oh, I know you was talking about that. I was like, you talking about the nigga. Whoa, I used to know the niggas. Like, Brian Palmer.
Yo, why they doing evals and legends? They so dirty, yo. They're so dirty, yo. They're so fucking dirty, yo.
Half a block down, and he stopped when Palmer stopped. He was just like this. I was like, who's that nigga down there? He was like, oh, that.
So they could get somebody. The same reason they always do it.
Why you ain't want to do
I said so they could get somebody. The same reason that they always do it.
Your name could be Keep It Wet. Bitches get dry, you be like,
That's crazy, yo.
No, keep it wet. With the armpits. Instead of showing your privacy, just having your bitches like this. Your bitches be like, ooh. Pokey the bear. What them bitches? Marcus be fucking bitches and wipe their glasses off. You been fucking a bitch too far, did it though. Wait a minute. I was broker than 10 Commandments last time you came to Houston, but got a little paper right now. With all due respect, please roast me. Much love. That's Mark Sanders. Yeah, you know you
Then
look
we go
funny.
through the same shit, yo.
Just show your picture to people, and the roasting gonna start. He look like Boo Capone if his hair grew out. Boo Capone. What they said about Boo Capone eyes last night? John, this nigga was signifying last night. They say something about his eyes. Some little nigga from Nashville. What's the little nigga name? He's a fuck nigga from Nashville. Actually, yeah, little. He's probably about 6'1", 6'2".
30, and I be seeing him. He be moving around. Like, the comedy game is really beautiful. When you get some money and you can move around like you want to, you think about your days when you used to do shit like, I didn't have money, so I hopped the train. That means sneak on the train and ride down to the comedy club. And then at night, I used to have to go to the train. And, well, I was Superman back then, boy. That's when I was getting them bitches that shit. You can't give it to yourself, D. If you got it, somebody gave it to you. You weren't born with it. No, but I see this young nigga. And
This
the
is
nigga
in
say he
Legends?
funny. He say he funny. That's what I'll be like, oh. Because when niggas say they funny, I'll be like, oh, you funny. He be like, I'll tell you, I'm good, dog. Yeah, the little buck teeth nigga. I don't know why I can't think his name right now. He tall, buck teeth. He be wearing a tie, some blue boots. He be wearing like a fisherman hat. Well, a fisherman hat. Dog, Marcus, you had to see this motherfucker before. He ran about. You older than him, Marcus. I don't know the nigga's name. I don't know the nigga's name. Nashville with the boots and shit. He got some light blue boots. Not a bucket hat, just one of them sailor hats with the, you know, the shit look like a boat. The one posted, did he? What's this little nigga name? Why I keep calling him little nigga? Well, I just got a Valentine's Day from crazy bitch. Bitch out there in Detroit. Bitch crazy.
You good, bro? Did he get the Woody? Yo, tell him to come here.
Hold on, I'm gonna find this motherfucking name. That's you. Fuck you, dude.
Yo, I ain't getting no Woodies down here. Can you do that now, please? He gonna fall down all the steps.
Hold on, I'm gonna give you his name in 1 second. Cause it's worth it.
Yeah, I peeped that. Thank you. Thank you.
You know what I'm talking about? Tall. See, I said he tall. Oh, yeah, he got brains.
You good, bro? Why you smile? Was he not good?
No, I was good.
That's someone right there.
I was sitting over here messing with Texas today, bro. I'm like, damn. He tired as hell. He just laying there like, just give me damn shit.
But no matter what type of severe asthma you have, Tespire can help. Tespire is an add-on treatment for people 12 and over that proactively reduces inflammation, which means you can have fewer attacks, breathe better, and
Most of these out there, he nice. I like that nigga.
whoever you are. Tespire is not a rescue medication. Don't take Tespire if you're allergic to it. Allergic reactions like rash or an eye allergy can happen. Don't stop your asthma treatments unless your doctor tells you to. Tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection or your asthma worsens. Sore throat, joint, and back pain may occur.
She one of them female dogs that only fuck with the female.
By helping control your asthma, Tespire can help you.
I don't know what that thing is.
No matter who you are, ask your asthma specialist about Tespire today. Sell online, in-store, and on the go with PayPal. Accept more types of payments and reach customers where they are.
Yep.
What area code is 615 from? Nashville, this the nigga?
No, you know, too.
Hold on. Let me see if he got FaceTime. Well. No, this ain't the nigga. This is a dog skinned nigga with buck teeth.
Mm.
Oh yeah. This nigga probably ain't gonna be able to answer his FaceTime. I can't think of his name. I was calling the nigga because I'm seeing this nigga funny. This nigga say I'm funny, man. I'm telling you. Him. How you find a nigga? Yo, stalker ass. I'm scared of D. How you find a nigga that ain't know his name? Oh, that nigga. He was working all night one night. Oh, he said he's funny. You ever seen him before? You ever seen him before? I gotta see him perform. If he funny, I'm see when a nigga tell me, Corey, I'm telling you I'm funny. That means you a liar or you funny. Ain't no in between. That motherfucker must be big. He's tall right there. Anyway, what's his name? The Herb, like I said. You're like a sweet western snake. Nigga from Nashville. Nigga say he funny. Nigga, if you funny, I tell you what. I'm gonna let you come do a motherfucking set out there in Ontario. What? Alright. I'm gonna let you do a set in Ontario. We gonna see. This ain't no shit to be like, is you funny? No, nigga, you said you funny. I wanna see. I love fucking with motherfuckers who I discover and get an opportunity to, because when we be signifying, he be going at it. With that pussy ass outfit he have on? You be having bullshit on. Huh? You don't be having bullshit on. He having on some bullshit, but the nigga, he can hold his own. That's part of his act. Right. We got you, my nigga. We got you, my nigga. Somebody say Patrick Mahomes. No, we gonna let you perform down there in Ontario. See what's up with you. Ontario coming up. Not this weekend, but next weekend. We gonna tear that motherfucker up. Home of the motherfucking Inland Empire. What up with y'all motherfuckers? Y'all niggas. They fucked that LA rent. I'm about to get me a house for $2,500 down. Inland Empire is affordable out there. You can live out there. Buy the whole house out there. Right. On the way to Vegas ass living. But it's close enough to the city where it's worth getting a house out there. It ain't like in Bakersfield. You can't move to Bakersfield. You move to Bakersfield, dog, you gonna die in the desert. You out there with Bugs Bunny, with Wile E. Coyote chasing Road Runner. But Ontario, Inland Empire, that's cool. The desert bitch. They be like, I want you to buy me. We got a boss ass cactus in our yard. Anyway, fuck. Dude, what time is it? I told this nigga I was gonna come down to this little comedy show tonight. I don't know. I saw the line up. Yeah, I told you. I don't know who on it. Who all on it? You know Marcus. What you do, D? Bert? Great. You bullshit.
What happened?
Developer options in school.
Joke thieves, man. Joke thieves is a motherfucker. They be in them little rooms. Next thing you know, you done heard your shit remixed from a busted nigga version of the game. I'm just saying. I didn't know that. You bullshit. The homie, is that his show, the tall light skinned nigga? Dang. I ain't know that. He don't know. It ain't the promoter's fault. Like, little promoters come up to me and they be like, Corey, do my show. Sometimes I do your show, but I don't work with everybody. I don't just, you can't just do a show and I do the show with them niggas. Them niggas, some of them niggas out there is joke thieves. That's what I'm putting out there. And they ain't seen me. If they do see me, they sneaky see me. That one nigga used to do that. G-string nigga. He always hide and be at the show. Stealing jokes. Some of them niggas, dog, I can't, dog, I'm a boss, nigga. I can't be at that little shit with them little garbage ass motherfuckers.
Whoa, that was fast.
I already had this shit enabled. That's crazy. I must have did it last time with somebody else.
I ain't motherfucking talking and acting like it. I'm really doing it. But that's what my brother, the promoter brother, don't know. It ain't his fault. It's my fault. I can't do that. I don't work with everybody. Everybody don't get the honor to say, yeah, I was on the show. Corey was down there. Hell no. You ain't never finna say that shit again. Never. That's done. Done. I blessed you much as I can bless you, whoever you are. Can't save you no more. Fuck across the balls. Now you in the game. Swimming. Upstream. Like a salmon. After you lay your eggs, you die. You gonna ride up there? Tell dude, man, I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna send him a text. Anyway, back to the motherfucking 5150 show. The shit that motherfuckers. I ain't got nothing against nobody, but I just know what happens. I don't fuck with, man. When I know you a joke thief, dog, I stand clear. Niggas be acting like they really the deal. Now, nigga, you watch Corey Holcomb, and you was like, oh, I'm gonna do something like that. Wait a minute, Greenville, North Carolina, the club? No, what's in Greenville? This month? Hell no, I ain't going to Greenville, North Carolina this month. What's happening this month?
I bet you don't even know who that is.
That's me. And that other kid.
Ontario Improv, we about to flip that bitch.
That's kids now, man.
Have all the girl, I gotta get with old girl. What's the old girl? I made a new song and shit. Oh, okay. I'm so terrible with names. I forget names. You mean bitches? I be fucking. Hey, go give me a red.
Oh my.
Who? No, hell no. We ain't did that in a while. It don't matter. Fuck it. We ain't saying no names. We gonna make sure I got it right. I don't want to say nobody else's name. It might not be the right thing. But it's gonna be singing at the show. Goddammit, in Ontario. You know how we do. We act a fool with it. Goddammit. Then we go to that little pussy ass restaurant next door, get some seafood. Don't worry about it. They got a nice seafood restaurant next door in Ontario, dog. You ain't go there last.
I didn't either.
Phil went with me, right?
Oh,
Phil went, dog. No, I fuck with that seafood, man. They got a seafood restaurant next door to the Improv in Ontario. They got a stretch band store. You can get you another one of them jogging suits and shit.
You made me laugh really.
Ontario, California. Yeah. The Ontario Improv. Great venue. Oh, yeah? That's good name drop. What's the name? They bring the mic though.
A new team next.
That's what they say?
We would have had it out tonight, but.
They what? Yeah, we got a new team. Y'all see these 5150 hats? I ain't put them on yet, dog, because these motherfuckers cost bread to make. This ain't that cheap shit.
Oh shit, I forgot how to go.
I got a great one. It ain't that big. So
You got a game with that dude.
Yep.
I got a gray head too. It's gray and black, like this. But anyway, it ain't that many of them, so they're gonna be gone. Like they'll be on the site tomorrow. What else we forgetting? You got something you want to bring up, Mark?
What weight do I at? Damn, I'm ready to go in, man. This game ain't got no choice but to go my way. I'll put the damn light in. I see breakout players. Man, the safety went up to a star. Get the fuck out of here. I don't care about that. Safety strategy. Oh man, this nigga got 3.
Who you got?
I got who the fuck do I? Oh, I got the Eagles. I got the motherfucking Eagles. Hopefully they can keep up.
Keep up. What do you mean? Keep up.
With Lamar Jackson? That's he fast. I think they.
I thought Eagles played a quick game
What you mean?
with Cubs.
Oh, we got 2 points. Appreciate it. Yeah, I need to use my points. We can switch it. I'll take here. I need that. That's mine. I paid for him. That's my rook. LeBron James. Every time I do it come in, I'm with the Eagles. So this little
Because
set.
you like the Eagles.
Yeah.
Dad, he's playing with the Eagles.
I don't even know who this is. It must be a young boy though. Oh, is this somebody I drafted? I think so. I'm proud of him. I don't know last time I looked at this shit.
Mexican brother. This ain't like D talking here. This ain't like D and A who be like, hey, what's up? This is real Mexican brother right here. Can you speak to him on speakerphone? He ain't gonna say no, we ain't supposed to hear you. I'm just saying, D, you Mexican, he Mexican.
That shit ain't gonna last probably $7 million. That's gonna last a day.
What?
This dude made like like the toilet freshener ball thing. And he stuck that in his toilet. It was like, this shit usually lasts us 7 days. I'm like, that shit don't last but 7 days.
Hey, can I pick him up tonight, Jose? Can I pick him up tonight? Around midnight, I'll come over there. I'll come over there. At your home, okay. Jose, can I ask you a quick question? How do you say her pussy stank in Spanish? Why you stopping him? He's laughing. Why you stopping him, D? Oh, he got church. My bad. Nah. How you say I fucked the bitch in church? He said he don't know. All right, man, I'll see you at 12.
Corey's from Borracho.
What, Borracho?
Okay, yeah. All right, good night.
El Toro.
I had to do my whole depth chart. Jesus Christ. I know he's sick league in there. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's what it like. Oh man, I already forgot he was greatest. Just that fast. I feel like I'm about to like him up. You don't understand. Cuz is the best nigga out there.
On this crisp autumn day at Lincoln Financial Field. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Baltimore Ravens and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Just to pick before you.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. From the end zone comes Chris Claybrooks to return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Who my quarterback? I got Patrick. I took a forced law last week. Well, it was
It'll be
a free
Sanders to
Sunday
begin
call,
the drive. Oh, he's got some breathing
but
room.
I lost the game.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
I have to take that already.
Here's Mahomes to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lewis-Seen. Raiders are going to take possession of the football. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
They a confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now, quick they're going to be batted away and incomplete.
And that result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want because when he gets outside of the package, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to knock it away, that's a pretty good end result. Not one you expected when the play began.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25. Well, Charles, it's early, but that's a key 3rd down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does this job, takes it away, turns over the offense. Here's pick up a nice 1st down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot at the end zone because it looks like the field goal is almost assured.
23 yards, the final tally.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st
and he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
That was
Lamar Jackson scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Ravens use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Claybrooks going to bring this one out. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Chris Claybrooks. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But with the veterans who tell the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
And this shot downfield on second down is brought in. A big play there on the catch and run. 71 yards. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff.
And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Lamar Jackson with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Ravens have moved out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Claybrooks going to bring this one out. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
Yellow.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Ravens are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
The end result, 21 yards. Of course, he was solid last week. AFC Offensive Player of the Week award. 2 touchdowns in that game.
Yeah, he's playing at a level right now where he's just breaking down defenses. Makes me remember when I was playing and my defensive back coach told me, listen, if you give up a touchdown pass, that's on me. I didn't coach.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Devin Duvernay, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens go
I
up
would
by
do
2
it to go hit the
touchdowns.
quarterback and it pushed me to the cornerback. That's why I just go back
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Claybrooks going to bring this one out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Smith catches left side. Finding space at the 40. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other, and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are back within a score. Elliott good on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
See some big shit like that.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are. But
what up, Gary?
They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first. Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. 59 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. Great run there, but it looked like they were going to have him for the stop. He was able to push through. They didn't wrap up defensively.
No, they didn't. All credit to the runner for making it happen, breaking through some contact and going a long way. For the
touchdown. Rashad Bateman from 10 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. That, of course, all set up by the big run on the play prior. They took advantage right away with a touchdown throw.
And you mentioned advantage. Probably taking advantage of their natural instinct after that previous play to be aggressive and rush towards the line of scrimmage. And instead, they were vulnerable to the pass.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. This one is caught. It's Patton. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Eagles at 5-4 now on the year. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Now it's Mahomes again. It's caught. Smith. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now,
and it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. A nightmare of a first half for him. And that's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a 1st down. Jackson now. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again is Jackson. It's caught by Mike Evans.
Oh, my God.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short game.
from the 38. Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 25-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Jackson on first down. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens would extend their lead here just before halftime.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find...
He's got a man, complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now here's Mahomes. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jarrell Peppers. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, and instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. That is caught, Rashad Bateman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete there to Bateman. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That goes for a gain of 31.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Got a man, it's caught. for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Claybrooks going to bring this one out. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So a very important first drive of the third quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. This is caught by Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Another big play here as they strike for 31. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it.
Touchdown! Rashad Bateman, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th of the year. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
And that nigga is up that way.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Always up. It's an option.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
There's multiple plays. Just the set is having them niggas done that fun.
Claybrooks going to bring this one out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual. But one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
Mahomes' throw taken in by Watkins here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Mahomes going to throw. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Well, still in the third quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure that is intercepted at the goal line. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times? It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would. And that's caught inside the 35. And they'll work this down inside the 30. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has.
I can't make a play on the ball.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Nakobe Dean charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11.
There's a reason inside linebackers are often captains of a defense. They call the signals. They have the opportunity to affect the game in coverage, against the run, and, of course, on blitzes. Living in the best of both worlds here. Already has an interception. Now he gets to record a sack, too.
Escaping the pressure right. And that went off the mark behind him. Incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the action...
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the Eagles are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down. But we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
You talking about Legends?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
That's not a Legend, I think. That's tough.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. 33 yards that time. Now Mahomes. Forced out to his left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
In a game that hasn't gone your way, you've got to throw in the end zone at every opportunity and hopefully climb back in as much as possible. He put way too much on that throw, though, and that shot ends up with nothing.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. Oh, going for Sanders downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. No reason not to try it there. And they do indeed convert on 4th. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. And again, it's Mahomes. And incomplete on the deep ball.
After what they've faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. It's caught on the right side at Smith. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Touchdown, Eagles. Cruz Watkins, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Eagles get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. Oh, it looked like the Eagles got this back. Yes, Philadelphia football. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Being chased out left. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone says the field judge, it's ruled incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example. And now, obviously, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the Eagles are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense. Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
On 2nd and 10, Mahomes. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Lewis C. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
He's a free agent at the end of the season. I can't wait to give him out.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I got 20 years, so I'll take it to a 50.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now here's a throw that's complete. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Mahomes now to throw. And my goodness.
Oh, my
interception. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead.
Hopefully,
and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
All of them with my receiver there.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score, Might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletions.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 73 yards on the ground now for Sanders. He's got a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Hey, 57, 57.
On first down, Mahomes. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. I guess at this point, Charles, heck, why not take some shots?
I would agree with that totally, because a big play can't hurt at all. Heck, you might get a pass interference call out of it. Somehow the ball might get tipped up and you come down with it. Might not do too much for the result of the game, but it could add to your stats.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 28. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Baltimore, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints.
Get out of here. Yo, guys. Yep, I'm out of here. I'll do that shit tomorrow.